Okay, so let's start percentages. The first concept in percentages, you need to convert the percentage into fraction. Okay, we have covered that. If it is 100 percentage, we need to just divide it by 100. Like whenever you have a percentage, you just need to divide by 100, so you will get the fraction. In the similar manner, you can get percentages for 50 percentage, 25, so and so forth. So you need to remember percentages from 100 percentage, which is fraction of 1, to 1 by 12, which is 8 1 by 3 percentage is 1 by 12. You need to know all these percentages into fraction. That is the first concept we covered. Second concept what we covered fraction into percentage. So suppose you got any fraction as 1 or 1 by 2. If you want to get this into percentage, you just need to multiply into 100 and add percentage symbol there. Similar way, if you have 1 by 2, you can have 100 percentage. What is the fraction of 1 in percentage? It is 100%. And similar way, 1 by 2 into 100 percentage would be 50 percentage, and so and so forth. Okay, so we covered this as well. The third concept, you need to remember all the percentages and fractions from 100 percentage to 8 1 by 3 percentage. That is 100 percentage equal to 1, 50 percentage equal to 1 by 2, 33 1 by 3 percentage, which is 1 by 3, 25 percentage, which is 1 by 4, 20 percentage, which is 1 by 5, 16 2 by 3 percentage, which is 1 by 6, 14 2 by 7 percentage, which is 1 by 7, 12 1 by 2 percentage, which is 1 by 8, 11 1 by 9 percentage, which is 1 by 9, 10 percentage, which is 1 by 10, 11, 9 1 by 11 percentage, which is 1 by 11, and also 8 1 by 3 percentage, which is 1 by 12. So you need to remember these numbers. If you know 1, if you know 1 is the fraction, you should know it is 100 percentage. If it is 1 by 2, you should be knowing 50 percentage, and so on and so forth. So we need to remember all these. The fourth one, if there is a fraction and it's multiplied with a number. For example, if you want to know 3 by 8th fraction of a number, what is the percentage? Okay, so if they ask you 3 by 8, convert into percentage. Okay, what you know, you just need to know 3 into 1 by 8. If you know 1 by 8 value as 12 1 by 2 percentage, when you multiply that, 3 into 12 is 36, and 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 percentage. Here, whenever you have numerator greater than denominator, that means you still need to convert it into a fraction. Okay, so 36 plus 2 plus 1 by 2, or you can take 2 ones are 2. So it is 1 1 1.
1 by 2.
Okay, so 36 plus 1 by 2 percentage, which is 37 1 by 2 percentage. In the similar manner, you can do it for 5 by 9. You can convert fraction of 5 by 9, 4 by 9, 3 by 7. You can also convert 2 by 5, and you can convert 7 by 3. Okay, so till here you are converting fractions whose percentage is less than 100 percentage. But when I ask you to calculate the fraction of 7 by 3, okay, so I told you one important formula. Whenever you have a numerator greater than denominator, you first need to do the basic thing. 3 2s are 6, so you got 2 1 by 3. Okay, so 2 plus 1 by 3, what is 2? You know 1 is 100 percentage, 2 will become 200 percent.
200.
Okay, so 200 percentage plus what is 1 by 3? It is 33 1 by 3 percentage. So 200 plus 33 1 by 3 percentage will become 233 1 by 3 percentage. Did you understand this point?
That is for 7 by 3, right?
Yes, 7 by 3.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so in the similar manner, I want you to do for 10 by 3. I want you to do for 19 by 9. I want you to do now. And I also want you to convert percentage into fraction for percentages whose value is more than 100. Convert 1250 percentage into fraction, convert 700 percentage into fraction, convert 99 3 by 9 percentage into fraction. These are the three problem statement you need to solve now. Okay, I'll just pause the recording here. Okay, so so great. We'll just convert, and if you know the answer, you just paste it in our messages. But I'll try to solve it. Okay, so the first one is 10 by 3, right? When you have numerator greater than denominator, you just need to do the basic fraction calculation. 3 3s are 9. So the answer would be 3 1 by 3. This is the fraction. So you know 1 means 100 percentage. So 3 plus 1 by 3. If you want to get the percentage here, what you need to do, you need to multiply into 100 and you need to add percentage symbol. And you know 1 by 3 is 33 1 by 3 percentage. So 300 plus 33, which is 333, and 1 by 3 percentage. So this is your first answer. So second one, 19 by 9. Okay, 19 by 9. Again, you have numerator greater than denominator. Okay, so 9 19s are 9 2s are 9 18s are. So 2 1 by 9 is the fraction. Okay, if you have 2 as a fraction, 2 into 100 percentage plus what is 1 by 9, which is 11 1 by 9 percentage. So 200 percentage plus 11 1 by 9 percentage, that is 211 1 by 9 percentage. So did you get the second answer as 211 1 by 9 percentage?
Yeah, just solved it.
Okay, great. So what is the third problem? You need to convert percentages into fraction. Percentage into fraction. What is the first number? 1250, right?
Yes.
1250 percentage. Okay. So to convert percentage into fraction, what we need to do? Okay.
By 100.
Okay. You can do by 100. Okay. But try to remember, you need to separate a number and a fraction. So 1250 percentage can be written as 1200 percentage plus 50 percentage for easy calculation. Why? Because if you convert this 1250 by 100, so you will be getting 0 0, and you will be getting 2, and you will be getting 25. Again, you will be getting 12 1 by 2 percentage. In this method also, you will be getting, you will get 12 1 by 2 as a fraction. Okay, so this answer would be 12 1 by 2. But normally, if you don't know how to divide it, suppose you got number where it is 11 1 by 9, okay, or 8 1 by 9, so the calculation would be difficult. You cannot calculate that easily because here you have 50 percentage and 100, so it is becoming easy. Okay, for that what you need to do, you need to differentiate. If there is 1250 percentage, you need to write 1200 plus 50. Okay, if it is like 1340 percentage, you need to write 1300 percentage plus 40 percentage. Why? Because with the percent and 100, the calculation would be easy and you will get a real number. So 1200 percentage plus 50 percentage, 1200 percentage means 1200 by 100, which will be 12, plus 50 by 100, which is 1 by 2. So it is 12 1 by 2. In the both the methods, you will be able to solve it. Okay, the next question, which is 700 percentage. It is a straightforward question. What is the 700 percentage converted into fraction?
It's 7.
Yes, exactly. It is 7. If it is 1200 percentage, what is the value?
12.
12. It is 300 percentage. It is 3. It is 10,000 percentage.
100.
100. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Suppose my revenue of the company is $100 today, and by tomorrow my revenue of the company increased by 10,000 percentage. What is the revenue of my company today? Okay, so suppose my revenue of the company is $100 today, and by tomorrow the revenue of the company is increased by 10,000 percentage. What would be my revenue tomorrow? You need to calculate it. You got the revenue number, you got the percentage. Tell me what is the revenue that What is the final revenue the company will have tomorrow?
It's 10,100.
It decreased by 10,000. Yeah, makes sense. 10,100. Because from 100, it increased by 10,000 percentage. It is 10,000. So revenue is 100. 10,000 it decreased. The revenue will become 10,100. Great. Okay. So we know how to convert fractions. We know how to convert numbers, everything. So we did the basics. Okay. So now you need to know one more important concept, like principal, interest, and amount. Okay. Suppose I gave my friend a loan of $10,000 at a 20% interest per month. How much he should return? How much money he should return in the next month? That is the problem statement. I gave my friend a loan of 10,000 at an interest of 20% per month. How much he should return in the next month? That is the first question. Second question, my company sales was $8,000, and in the next year the sales were around $9,600. What is the percentage growth of the company? So to try to solve both the problems. Okay. Okay. So the first question, principal, interest, and amount. $10,000 is the loan, and there is a 20% interest per month. So the 10,000 is the principal, 20% is the interest, and how much should he return? So he should, how much amount should he return? Okay. So for this question and for this question, okay, we'll be doing two methods in solving it. Okay. So the principal which he has given is 10,000. Interest is 20%. Okay, and we need to find out the amount. I told you principal plus interest equal to amount. Okay, similarly how you remembered the time and work formula, right? Work equal to ET. In the similar way, you just need to remember principal plus interest equal to the amount. Okay, now we will understand it from the fraction point of view. Suppose interest is 20%. 20% means 1 by 5. Okay, always bottom would be the principal, and this would be interest or profit or loss, anything. It can be that I invested $10,000 into the share market. I invested rupees 10,000 in share market, and I lost 20 percentage from it. Okay, so here this 20%, this 20% both are same. 20 percentage equal to 1 by 5. Here 5 means 10,000. Here instead of profit, right, he lost it, so it should be minus 1. Otherwise what happens, you will just calculate 5 plus 1 is 6. You'll calculate 10,000 plus 20% means 2,000, which is 12,000, but he lost actually. So here whenever it is lost, you need to put minus symbol. 5 minus 1 equal to 4. When 5 becomes 10,000, 4 becomes 8,000. Okay, here in this similar manner, 1 by 5, when principal is 10,000, 5 becomes 10,000, so 1 will become 2,000. So he got profit of 2,000 rupees as an interest. So he has written both 10,000 principal plus interest, which is 12,000. The first scenario, he has to give you 12,000. And for the second question, 8,000 and 9,600, we need to use the formula where to find out the percentage increase or growth or whatever, final value minus initial value by initial value into 100. So final minus initial is 1600 by initial is 8,000 into 100 percentage. 1s are 5s are 1s are 20s are. So your company revenue has increased by 20 percentage.
Right.
Okay, so here we will try to understand actual meaning of a fraction. For any fraction we should understand what exactly is the fraction. Suppose 7 by 8 is there. Okay, this would be your principal, this could be interest or profit or loss. Okay, and when they ask you the amount, it should be principal plus interest or principal plus profit, principal minus loss. Okay, to find out the amount. Okay, so we will be solving one or two problems on fractions so that you will be comfortable doing all the problems in our percentages. So we'll move on to the first problem. Okay, in the percentages live session, this is your first question. Okay, so 37 1 by 2 percentage. Okay, 37 1 by 2 percentage. Okay, 37 1 by 2 percentage of a number is added to itself. The result is 1320. Find the original number. So here we are just speaking about the percentages. We don't know what is the number, but when 37 percentage of that particular number is added to that number, the result would be 1320. Find the original number. So did you understand the question?
Yeah, when it's added with that, it gives a result of 1,000.
So we will be doing by the manual method. Okay, so for example, 37 1 by 2 percentage, we will take, let the number be x. In the traditional method we will do, let the number be x. Okay, so 37 1 by 2 percentage, first you need to convert the fraction into percentages. If you know, that is 12 1 by 2 percentage is 1 by 8, 37 1 by 2 percentage is 3 by 8. So if you're good with percentages and fractions, you will know this. Okay, so when 3 by 8 of a number is added to the number, the result is 1320, and you need to solve the equation, find out x, that is your answer. So 11x equal to 8 into 1320, 11 ones are 11 120s are x equal to 960. So this is one way of doing it. Did you understand my approach, how I did it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so we'll be doing the second method, the fraction method, which we do. Okay, so if you know 37 1 by 2 percentage means 3 by 8, you know this, right? If this is the original number, and this is what I told you, anything interest or profit or loss or addition, whatever you want to do, it will be on the top. Original number is 8. He said 37 1 by 2 percentage of the number is added. So when 8 is added with 3, that will become 11. So he's saying 11 is 1320. That means 1 is 120. What is the original number? Original number is 8 into 120, which is 960. But if he asks you how much is 37 1 by 2 percentage of a number, that would be 3 into 120, that is 360. So here he has just asked the original number, so we got 960. So there are two methods to do it. Okay, first is the traditional method where you use x as the original number and you try to solve it. Second thing, directly, if you know 37 1 by 2 percentage means 3 by 8, because first you need to calculate 37 1 by 2 percentage into fraction. Okay, 75 by 2 percentage is 1 by 100. 25 3 is 25 fours, that is 3 by 8. So this is the fraction. So in the question he is saying this is the original number, this is the added number. That is how you need to know the fraction. When original number is added with 37 1 by 2%, right, which added with this number, which is 11, 3 plus 8 is 11, the result is 1320. What is original number? You just need to find out 8. That would be your answer. So in 2 steps you could solve these kind of problems. Clear? Doubts, Asmita? Any doubts here?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, I'll give you 2 more problem statements. Okay, so you will try to do that. Okay, so try the first sum in the revisions. So I just pasted one question. When 25% of a number is added to itself, the result is
1250.
1250. Find the original number. In the similar method, you can try this. 1 by 4, 25%. That means 5 will become 1250. This is original number. This is the added number. 4 plus 1 will become 5. 5 is 1250. 1 means 250. Original number is 4. 4 into 250 would be 1000. Or you could do the traditional method. 1 by 4x plus x equal to 1250. 5x equal to 1250 into 4. 5 ones are 5 250s are x equal to 1000. Clear?
Yeah, done.
We'll do one more problem in this.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. When 20% of a number is added to itself, try to do this problem. Clear? Be quick. 20% of a number is added to itself. That means 20% means 1 by 5. So when it's added,
800.
6 will become what? 800. Did you solve it?
800.
Great.
Yeah.
You are very quick, better than me. Okay, so 6 becomes 960. So 1 will become 160. So you just need to know the original number. 5 into 160 would be 800 is your original number. Okay, clear. So we'll just move on to the next. Okay, we will do the second question. If 6 2 by 3%, we'll just paste it here. Okay, great. I have pasted one problem. Just check that. Are you doing a different problem altogether?
6 2 by 3.
Yeah. I don't know what I have copied. Okay, great. Okay, we'll do the second question, which is 6 2 by 3% of a number is subtracted from itself. Like suppose there is a number and we subtracted 6 2 by 3% of the number. The resultant is 560. Okay, we can do it by a equation method or you can do it by a fraction method. First you need to find out 6 2 by 3%. 18 20 20 by 3 into 1 by 100, which is 1 by 15. Okay, so he said it is removed, right? It is removed. So number is 15.
Yeah.
Removed is 1. Removed means it is minus. 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 is 560, which is like 40 times. What is the original number? Which is 15 into 40, which is 600. This is the fraction method. Second method is, if you know n minus 1 by 15 of n equal to 560, 14n equal to 560 into 15. n equal to 1s are 40s are 40 15s are 600. So the original number would be 600. Did you get the same answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the
Yeah,
next one. 8 1 by 3% of a number is subtracted from the number itself. The result becomes 660. We'll do that problem statement. Okay, 8 1 by 3. You know it is 1 by 12 is subtracted. So 11 becomes 660. 1 becomes 60 and the number will be 12 into 60 would be 720. Clear?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, it's 1 by 12. Again, it is subtracted, right? 12 minus 1 would be 11, 660. Then 1 will become 60. You need to find out the original number. Original number is 12. 12 into 60 will give you 720. Okay, so I think we are clear with the first two concepts. Okay, so we'll solve the third question. What is 20 percentage of 50 percentage of 75 percentage of 70? Okay, so this is the question. So did you understand the question, Asmita?
Trying to solve.
Yeah, wait, it's an easy method. It's an easy question to solve. People will try to confuse you. Okay, so first of all, I told you should be knowing how to convert percentages into fractions, right? That is the first important thing, right? So here, if you know 20 percentage is 1 by 5, you will write as 1 by 5. Of means multiplication. Okay, what is 50 percentage converted into fraction?
1 by 2.
1 by 2. And what is 75% when you convert it into fraction?
It's 1 by 8.
No, see, 25 percentage is 1 by 4. 75 percentage is 3 by 4. It is like 75 by 100. 25 3s are 25 4s are. So 3 by 4. Again, of means multiplication into 70. This should be your answer. Just need to calculate. Okay, so 5 1s are 5 1s are 5 4s are. Okay, 2 2s are 2 7s are. So it will be 21 by 4. Again, you need to convert the fraction into decimal. 20 plus 1 by 4. So 5 1 by 4 or 5.25 should be your answer. Okay? Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, we'll do a practice problem. Two practice problems actually. I want you to do that. Try to solve these practice problems. What is 25 percentage of 40 percentage of 80 percentage of 90? What is 25 percentage of 40 percentage of 80 percentage of 90? You just need to convert the fraction percentage into fraction. What is 25 percentage? Which is 25 by 100.
1 by 4.
It is 1 by 4. Of means multiplication. 40 percentage, 40 by 100. 2 by 5 into 80 percentage. See, one thing, if you know 20 percentage as 1 by 5, right? You just need to multiply into 4, that will come 80 percentage. So into 4, that is 4 by 5. Okay. 4 by 5 of 90. 4 gets cancelled. 180 by 25. So 25 5s are 36. 36 by 5. That is 7 1 by 5. That is 7.2. 7.2 should be your answer. Are you understanding, Asmita? Any doubts so far?
Yeah, got it, I got it.
Okay. Can you do the third one? What is 30 percentage of 60 percentage of 50 percentage of 100? Can you try this?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Do it quickly, 10 to 15 seconds.
Nine.
9?
Yeah.
Great, we'll see. 3 by 10 into 2 by 5. 60. 3 by 5 into 1 by 2 into 100. Tens. So the answer is 9. Perfect. Great. So we covered the third concept as well. So we'll try to solve the fourth question. If 20 percentage of p plus q, 20 percentage of p plus q equal to 40 percentage of p minus q, then find p is to q. Okay, So in this scenario, we just need to find out the ratio between P and Q. Okay, so have you solved this, or should I explain?
I didn't solve.
Okay, so 20% means 1 by 5 of P plus Q equal to 40% means 2 by 5. 2 by 5 of P minus Q. Just need to solve the equation. P plus Q by 5 equal to 2P minus 2Q by 5. So cross multiplication, 5P plus 5Q equal to 10P minus 10Q. Okay, so 10Q will come this side, 15Q equal to 10P minus 5P is 5P. So you just need to find P by Q, right? So 15 by 5 equal to P by Q. So 5 3s are 5 1s are. So P by Q equal to 3:1. Did you understand?
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so do the next two sums in the practice method, or should we go into the next problem statement?
Yeah, next is fine. This is just an equation.
Okay, it's just an equation, right? So we'll solve the fifth question. For these kind of questions, right, it is better you write the equation. He's asking 25% of a number is 36. So 25% of a number, that means n, equal to 36. 1s are 4s are, n equal to 144. Okay, and there might be a question like, what is 80% of a number which is you can say 80% of a number is 24, for example. What is the number? For this kind of a question, you will write 4 by 5 of a number equal to 24. 4 1s are 4 6s are, n equal to 30. So the number is 30. Is my answer is right?
Just solving. Wait. Yeah, 30.
Yeah, great. So we just solved the fifth question as well. We'll continue with the sixth problem.
Okay, it's 1440.
Yes. So we'll try to do the sixth problem, and you can do the practice problems as well. Okay. So 240 is equal to 20% of a number. Then what is 120% of a number? So if you find out the n, you can just substitute here. Your answer is done. Okay. So 20 1s are 20 12s are. So the number is 1200. So you know 120% is 6 by 5, right? Okay, you can take 6 by 5 and equate it. 5 means 1200, 6 means x. 1200 into 6 by 5. This is one method. Or else you can do 120 by 100 into 1200. Okay, 0 0 0 0. 12 doubles are 144 and extra 0 1400 1440. Here also you will get the same answer. Here also you will get the same answer. 0 1440. Okay, any method you can do it. Okay, so we'll go on to seventh problem. So we will start the seventh problem. If 64 is added to the number, it becomes 157 1 by 7%. Find the number. Right? Did you solve it? So whenever you have a percentage more than 100%, I told you to remove the fraction as well as the real number. Okay, so first we will see 157 1 by 7%. We'll convert this into fraction, which is 100% plus 57 1 by 7%. You know 14 2 by 7% is 1 by 7. So 14 2 by 7% into 4 which is 14 2 by 7% into 4 is 57 1 by 7%. So 100% plus 4 into 42 by 7 is 57. So it will be 4 by 7. So 100% we can write it as 1. So 1 plus 4 by 7 equal to 11 by 7. So he said, when 64 is added, when from original number, when you add 64, it is becoming this number. Okay, so you need to understand, from original number to the desired percentage, he added just 64. But in the reality, the difference is 4. 11 minus 7 equal to 4. But he is saying he added 64. So 1 will become 16. And right now he wants to know the original number, that is 7. 7 into 16, that would be 112. 112 would be your answer. I'll explain it again, do not worry.
Okay.
I'll just try to explain it again. Sorry for the background.
It's okay.
Give me a second. Door is up. Okay. So first, try to understand. First, we are converting 157 1 by 7 percentage. First, the basic thing, any percentage you have, you need to just convert it into a fraction. Okay. So first, 157 1 by 7 percentage. If you convert 100 percentage plus 57 1 by 7 percentage, you know why we are dividing 100 percentage and 57 1 by 7 percentage? For the easy calculation. If they gave 257 percentage, right? 257 1 by 7 percentage, we will do 200 percentage
200
plus 57
plus
1
57.
percentage. Okay. So 200 percentage, you know, it will become 2. In the similar manner, 100 percentage means 1. Plus 57 1 by 7 percentage, you can calculate in the manual way. But if you know that 14 2 by 7 percentage is 1 by 7, so if you just multiply into 4s, 4 4s are 4, 4 14s are 56, plus 4 2s are 8 by 7. 8 by 7 can be written as 1 1 by 7 plus 56. 56 plus 1 57. 57 1 by 7 percentage. So if you know that 57 1 by 7 percentage is 4 by 7, you can just substitute the values here. Okay. So 4 by 7. 7 plus 4 is 11 by 7. The question is, when 64 number is added from the original number, the number became 157 1 by 7 percentage, right? So this is the original number, this is the resultant number. But how much did he add? He added only 64. Okay.
Yeah.
But from 7 to 11, the difference is only 4. But he's saying he added 64 because this is in the ratio. We don't know the exact number. It is 11x by 7x. So he added 64, but in the reality we have 4x. 4x equal to 64, x equal to 16. If you want to know the original number, that is 7x. 7 into 16, that would be 112. So I have pasted 2 more problem statements. You try that. I will. See, 45 of a number is added. I just paste both. Okay. So in this question, okay, 45 is added to a number, the result becomes 125 percentage. First, convert the 125 percentage into fraction. Which
It's
is
100 plus 25.
Yeah, you can 100 plus 25, you can direct 1 plus 1 by 4, or you can directly know 5 by 4.
5 by 4.
Okay, so you know this is the original number, this is the resultant. Okay, so when he said when 45 is added to a number means original number, the number itself, the number will become 125% of it. Like when x plus 45, when a number is added with 45, the number becomes 5 by 4 of x. That's what he's saying. The number becomes itself 125%. 125. That means 4x plus 45 into 4 equal to 5x, x equal to 180. From here you will know that the number is 180 if you just calculate the fraction. Okay, but sometimes the fraction will be tricky, you will not be able to get the numbers. For faster calculations, we will be using the only fraction method. Okay, 5 by 4, original number is this, resultant is this. When he said 45 is added, when x equal to 45, the difference between the original number and the resultant is only 1. That means when he said he added 45, that means x equal to 45, the original number would be 4 into 45, that is 180. Okay, do the second one. If 36 of a number is added with number, it becomes 133 1 by 3 percentage of itself. Find the number. Have you done it?
Yeah, solving.
Yeah. First of all, whenever you have percentage, just convert that into fraction. 133 1 by 3 is 100 percentage
Plus 33
1 by 3 percentage. 1 plus 1 by 3, which is 4 by 3. When 36 is added, the difference is 36. 1 becomes 36. You need to find out the original number. Original number is 3. 3 into 36 will become 108. Clear? This is the 7th problem, right? Okay. We will solve. Okay, we will start with the 8th question. a number is first reduced by 20%. Did you see the question, Asmita?
Yeah, in like
Okay, so what is the net effect for these kind of questions, right? A number is first reduced by 20% and then increased by 80%. What is net effect? Okay, so for these kind of questions, right, you need to assume some value. You need to assume some value, like think example a number is 100. Okay, so why we are taking 100? Because it is easy calculation, so it will be easy to calculate. Okay, so first there is a x, first it decreased by 20 percentage. Okay, so suppose 100 is a number, if it decreased by 20 percentage, that means the number became 80, and then it increased by 80 percentage. So again the number should be again increased by 80 percentage, that is 80 into 180 percentage by 100. This will give you the resultant number. Okay, so for these kind of questions, first we'll try to do in the easier method. So 20 percentage is 1 by 5. Okay, first the number is 5, it decreased by 1, right? So as I told you, it decreased by 1, so the number became 4. Okay, and again what happened? The number 80 percentage, which is 4 by 5, increased. First the number is 5, it increased by 4, that means 5 plus 4 would be 9. Okay, this is the first scenario, this is the second scenario. Okay, so when these type of questions come, right, okay, we need to calculate the net effect, what happened to that number. Okay, so here instead of just keeping like, so for example, if the two equations just multiply, you will be getting 25 and 36. You just need to equate 25 to 100 is 4, and 36 fours are 24, 144. The effect is 144 percentage. But I will tell you why we need to multiply these two equations, and it should be common. I'll tell you that, you will understand in a better way. First, when a number is 100, thinking example, the number is 100. First, it decreased by 20 percentage. Okay, if you wanted to write in an equation method, you will write x into, it is 20% decreased, right? What is 20%? 1 by 5. Okay, it decreased by 20 percentage. Okay, you can write 1 minus 1 by 5, because if you think a number is 1, it decreased by 1 by 5, so the number will be 4 by 5. You just need to multiply 4 by 5. And second scenario, it said increased by 80 percentage. Take 80 percentage. 80 percentage means 4 by 5, that means it increased, so 5 plus 4, you need to write 9 by 5. This is your number. Okay, so here in this scenario example, we are keeping number as 100, so 100 into 36 by 25, which is 21 ones are 21 fours are, which is 144. Previously our number is n, after doing these operations it became 144, that means the increase is 44. You need to know the starting problem. The initial number is 100, final number is 44. Same value, how to calculate the percentage? 144 minus 100 by 100 into 100 percentage. So this 100 is cancelled. 144 minus 100 would be 44 and percentage. Okay, just try to understand why we wrote 4 by 5 and 9 by 5. You will solve these kind of problems. Okay, did you understand, or should I tell it again?
I understood.
Okay, do the next two problems, Asmita. We'll do the practice problem. A number is first reduced by 25% and then increased by 60%. What is the net effect? A first number is first decreased by 10% and then increased by 50%. What is the net effect? So take x as 100. First number decreased by 25%, next increased by 60%. So 25% means 1 by 4. So or you can do it in this simple method also. Okay, so suppose it decreased by 25%, right? From 100% minus 25%, you will get 75%. That is 3 by 4. You can just multiply that there, x into 3 by 4. You can multiply directly here like this. And 60% increased, right? You can write 100% plus 60, which is 160%. Convert that into fraction. 1 plus 3 by 5, which is 8 by 5. And here you took x as 100. Just calculate it. 4 ones are 4 twos are 5 ones are 5 20s are 60, 120. 120 is your answer. 100, it increased by 20%. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Second question. I want you to do in quick time. Second one.
Okay.
It is reduced by 10%, increased by 50%. Number 10% decreased, 15% increased. What is the number? Okay. Yes. So now we will understand a new concept called as price, consumption, and expenditure. So this is the basic formula of expenditure: price into consumption equal to expenditure. For example, you are eating some apples, right? So you are eating some apples, and one apple cost is rupees 10. Okay, you are consuming 10 apples. The total expenditure would be 10 rupees is the cost of the apple, and you're consuming 10 apples. So 10 into 10 will be 100 rupees you need to spend, right? Any doubts so far?
No doubt.
Okay, so you need to understand that price into consumption equal to expenditure. Okay, so this is one important formula you need to understand. No, it's not a formula, it's a normal way to calculate the expenditure. So similarly, work equal to efficiency into time. You also need to know price into consumption will give you expenditure. Okay, so from this, what you can say, price and consumption are inversely proportional, right? So P1 by P2 equal to C2 by C1.
C2 by
So similarly, efficiency by efficiency 2 equal to T2 by T1, right? So here also you will find the same logic here. Okay, and whenever price increases, okay, consumption decreases. Why is it so? Because example, you have 100 rupees. Okay, you have 100 rupees, and one apple cost is 10 rupees. Okay, you have 100 rupees in your pocket, and one apple cost is 10 rupees. How many you can buy? You can buy 10 apples, right? 10 apples. 10 apples you can consume. But for example, you have 100 rupees only. But apple cost increased to 20 rupees. One apple is 20 rupees. How many you can consume? You can only consume 5 apples, right?
5 apples.
So whenever price increases, consumption decreases. Whenever price decreases, consumption increases. So and so forth. You understand this concept?
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go into the questions. The price of a commodity. Okay, this is the question. I am just pasting it here.
Yeah, I'm in doc as well.
Yeah, we have it in the doc as well, and I'm just pasting it here as well. Okay, so we are going for the 9th question. Okay, question 9. Okay, so he asked, the price of the commodity rises from 6 rupees per kg to 7.5 rupees per kg. Whenever price increases, what happens to consumption? Consumption decreases. Okay, because price into consumption equal to expenditure. Okay, you use this formula. Okay, so what he's saying, the price of the commodity increases from rupees 6 per kg to 7 rupees 50 paise per kg, and expenditure cannot increase. That means same expenditure you have in both the scenarios. Okay, for example, if expenditure is 100 rupees, right? When the price of the commodity is 6 rupees, when it is 7.5 rupees also the expenditure is the same. Okay, so he's asking what is the percentage reduction in consumption. Okay, so first we need to find out how much the price increased. Okay, how much the price increased? It increased from 6 rupees to 7.5. So to calculate percentage value, you know the formula, right? Final minus initial. 7.5 minus 6 divided by 6 into 100%. Okay, so what is the percentage? That is 1.5 by 6 into 100%. That is 1za, which is 4za, which is 25%. When price increased by 25%, automatically consumption has to decrease. You need to find out what is the percentage here. Understood? When price increased by 25%, consumption has to decrease by some percentage. What is the percentage is the question. Okay, so that means what is 25% converted into fraction? 1 by 4.
1 by 4.
Okay, so that means when price is 4, it became 5, right? When it increased, see, it increased by 25%, right? What is 25%? Which is 1 by 4.
1 by 4.
So normally the price is 4 only, but due to increase of 25%, that is 1. It increased value is 1.
1.
Okay, so before it used to be 4 only, original number, but this because of it increased by 25%, that is 1. 4 plus 1 became 5.
5.
This is for price. For consumption, what happens? It becomes the opposite. When price, the old price versus new price, it is 4:5. The consumption will become 5:4. Similarly, how we did E1 T1 equal to E2 T2. Okay, so I will explain it to you clearly. Don't worry, we will do multiple sums. Okay, so when the price is 4, the old price, the new price become 5. Okay, so 4 by 5, but P and C are inversely proportional, so it will become 1 by 4 by 5, that it will become 5:4, or else you can write 4:5, 5:4, anyhow you can write. So previously it used to be 5, because the price increased, the consumption has decreased, so the final value became 4, the original value became 5. So what is the percentage? So 4 minus 5 divided by 5 into 100%, that is 4 minus 5 is minus 1 by 5 into 100%, so that will be 20%. So the consumption is 20% decreased. Okay, we will do it again till you understand, because it is a tricky problem. You just need to understand, because there are 2-3 statements here. Okay, so the first, the price is 6 rupees per kg, new price is 7.5 rupees per kg. What is the increase percentage? Increase percentage is 7.5 minus 6 by 6 into 100%. The price increased by 25%. Okay, so when the expenditure is constant, when price increases, consumption decreases. Okay, so now you need to find out how much it increased. Okay, so 25% means 1 by 4. That means old price is 4, new price is 5. This is for price, 4:5 ratio, the old versus new. The consumption will be, it's inversely proportional, it will become 5:4, because 1 by 4 by 5 will give you 5:4, because price into consumption equal to expenditure. P1 by P2 equal to C2 by C1. P1 is 4, P2 is 5. Then to find out consumption, you just cross calculate. C1 will become 4, C1 will become 5, and C2 will become 4. So 5:4. I have written that. So here, previously the consumption used to consume 5 kgs. Now it became only 4 kgs. What is the percentage decrease? How much it decreased? So you can write how much it decreased. 1 divided by 5 into 100%, or else 4 minus 5 by 5 into 100%. That is minus means decreased. 1 by 5, which is 20% decreased. Okay, this is the first problem. We'll do some sample problems, you will understand it, do not worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so do the 9th problem. There are 2 problems to solve. Okay, just solve both of them. Okay, so what is the question?
The price of the commodity is from 8 per kg to 10 per kg. 10 kg.
Okay, so the price is 8 rupees per kg to 10 rupees per kg. What is the percentage increase there? That is 2 by 8, which is 25%. Okay, so new minus old divided by old into 100%, that is 10 minus 8 by 8 into 100%, which is 2 by 8, which is 1 by 4 into 100%, which is 25%. Okay, when the price increased by 25%, when the expenditure remains constant, what is reduction in consumption? Okay, so here price is 100 rupees, it became 125 rupees. Think like that, it increased by 25%, right? Price. Okay, reduction, price, new price. What I told you, price and consumption are inversely proportional. Okay, so either you can calculate by using in this method. Okay, so 25 percentage, you can say 1 by 4. So 4 is the old price, new price is 5. Okay, this is for price. Consumption, what it will be? 5:4. So decrease is 1 by 5 into 100 will give you 20 percentage decreased. This is one method of doing it. Or else from here only you can calculate when the price is increased by 25, right? So 100 becomes 25 percentage it increased. So consumption is inversely proportional. You can do the opposite. Now from here 100 to 125, 25 increased price. This is price, old price, this is new price. Okay, when you think about consumption, it is the inverse, right? This becomes consumption, this will become C2. So 125 minus 100, that is 25 by 125 into 100. This also will give 20 percentage. Either you can do in this method or the previous method. Any method, the answer you will be getting is same. Confused, or should I say it again? Because you need to understand this concept.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, so do the next one. The price of the commodity rises from 15 rupees per kg to 18 rupees per kg. Okay, if the expenditure cannot increase, that means expenditure is constant. What is the percentage reduction in consumption? When the price increases, consumption decreases, and expenditure is constant here. So from 15 to 18, it increased by 3 rupees per kg, that is 20 percentage. 20 percentage. That means when old price is 100, new price became 120. So it increased by 20. Okay, 20 percentage. So consumption is, previously it is 120 and now it is 100. So 120 minus 20 is 20 divided by 120 into 100, that is 1 by 6, which is 16.2 by 3 percentage decrease. This is the first method of doing it. Second method of doing it is 1 by 5. 20 percentage means 1 by 5. So the price will become 5 and 6. Consumption will become 6 and 5. Difference is 1. 1 by 5 minus 6 by 6 into 100, which is minus 1 by 6. That is 16.2 by 3 percentage decrease. So both. See here the answer is not exactly given. It gave us 16. We need to change it as 16.2 by 3 percentage. That's it. Sometimes 2 by 3 percentage. This is the answer. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. I'll give you one more question. Try to do it. If the price of the commodity is 20 rupees per kg, and it increased to 30 rupees per kg. If the expenditure cannot increase, what is percentage reduction in consumption? Try to solve it. 10 seconds.
It's 1.
What is 1? I
Like
need percentage. It is 20 rupees per kg the price, it increased to 30 rupees per kg, and expenditure cannot increase. That means expenditure is constant, but the percentage reduction in consumption. Okay.
let me do this.
First,
Yeah,
you
this-
find out P price, how much it increased. 20 to 30, that is
50%.
okay. 50% great. That is 50 percentage. Okay. So expenditure is constant. So it is 1 by 2. Price is 2 became 3. Okay. Consumption will, what consumption will happen to consumption? It will become
3 by 2. I mean 3:2.
3:2. Same formula again. Percentage decrease or increase. New minus old by old. So 2 minus 3 by 3 into 100 percentage, which is minus 1 by 3, 100 percentage. If you know minus 1 by 3, 2 minus 3 by 3 to 100 percentage. It is 33 1 by 3 percentage. Or else you can do price 100, new price is 150. The different consumption would be 150 minus 100, that is like my 150 minus 100, that is 50 by 150 into 100 percentage. Okay, price, new price, consumption C1, C2, because it's inversely proportional. Price is to consumption, consumption is to price. So 1 by 3 is 33, 1 by 3 percentage consumption decreases. Clear?
Yeah.
The next question, if the length of the rectangle is increased by 37 1 by 2 percentage, breadth is decreased by 20 percentage, what is the percentage change in area? Okay, what is the formula of area of the rectangle?
2 into L plus B.
Area of the rectangle is length into breadth. Okay, so if you have rectangle, right, to find area,
Oh, is it?
it is L into B. Okay, if you want the perimeter, it would be 2 into L plus B. Cool. Okay, great. So now we need to. He told they did not give you sizes. They did not give you what is like. If they did not give you okay, length of the rectangle is 10, and asking us to find out the area. They're just saying they're saying one of the length is increased by this much percentage and breadth is decreased by this much. But what is the percentage change in the entire area? So they want to know the area, how much it increased. Okay, for these kind of questions, what you can do, you can either you can think like length 1 is 100. Length 2 is 37% increased, so 137.5 is the other length. So you can do it in like a guessing method, but with whatever formulas that we have, right, we will do it in that method only, because I told you only one fraction method we'll use to solve all problems. Okay, so 37 1 by 2 percentage, if you know that, it is 3 by 8. 12 1 by 2 percentage is 1 by 8, and if you multiply by 3, you will get 37 1 by 2 percentage. Okay, which is 3 by 8. Okay, so 37 1 by 2 percentage is 3 by 8. What this is for length. Okay, so the original length is 8. Original length is 8, but when it increased by 37 1 by 2 percentage, it increased 3. Okay, this is the increased, and it is the original. Okay, so length previously it is 8. When it increased, how much it became?
8 plus 3.
Excellent, 11.
11.
Okay, so in the similar way, 20% it decreased breadth previously. So it is 20% is 1 by 5. Okay, it decreased means it is minus, right? So previously breadth is how much?
5.
5. How much now it became?
4.
4. Okay, so what is the area of the rectangle? The area of the rectangle, as you know, L into B, right? So 8 into 5 will become 40.
40.
11 into 4 will become
44.
Okay, this is old, this is new.
Yeah.
Okay, so now 40 became 44. How you will find percentage difference here?
It's 4 by 40 into 10.
Excellent, 4 by 40 into 100. Okay, by
100.
10, which is 10 percentage. Clear? Again, we'll do a couple of sums. See, whenever we do one sum, right, you will not remember. When you do the same kind of a problem 2 more times, you will never forget these kind of a problems. Okay, I'm pasting you both the problems here. Okay, done. Just check it.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. We'll do together. Okay?
Yeah.
The 11th problem, right? This is a revision problem. The length of the rectangle increased by 25%. So first increased to 25%. 25% is what? Convert it into fractions. 25% means
25 is 1 by 4.
1 by 4. Okay, so 1 by 4. And breadth is decreased by 16%. So we can say we'll try to use 16 2 by 3 percentage, because 16% also will take, but it will be a lengthy calculation. But once we'll try. Okay, we'll take 16 2 by 3 percentage, decreased by 16%, not 16 2 by 3 percentage. Use that. 16 2 by 3 percentage is 1 by 6. Okay, don't use 16%, use 16 2 by 3 percentage for better calculation. This is something which is wrong. Okay, the first length is 1 by 4. So the old length is how much?
1 by 4.
4. So the
4.
new length will become
5.
5. Here it is 1 by 6. Decreased by 1 by 6. Breadth is how much? Starting. Original.
That is 6.
6. And it decreased, it became 5.
5.
Okay, so what is the area of the rectangle? L into B. So 4 into 6 is 24. 5 into 5 is 25. Okay, again you will do 1 by 24 into 100 percentage. Okay, so 12 are 50 are 6 are 25 are 8 25, that is 4 1 by 6 percentage. Okay, if you take this is I took 16 2 by 3 for easy calculation, but if the question comes like 16% only, like how we are seeing it in problem, we'll do in that method also. Okay, so length of the rectangle is 25%, that is 1 by 4. Old length is 4, new length is 5, and the breadth is decreased by 100%. Breadth previously it is You can say 16 by 100, right? Old breadth is 100. New breadth decreased by 16%. It will become 84.
Okay.
Did you understand?
You're assuming it with 100.
100. Yes. Whenever you don't know anything, just assume with 100. Here we are not even assuming with 100. See, decreased by 16%, right? 16 by 100. This is original number. This is the decreased value. Okay. So now do the area of the rectangle formula. 4 into 100 will be 400. 5 into 84. 84 5s are. That is 40, 42, 420. So the old area is 400, new area is 420. What is the percentage calculation? Use 20 by 400 into 100 percentage. 1s are 4s are, 1s are 5s are. So the answer would be 5%, which is there in the option.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do the next problem, the length of the rectangle.
Okay.
See, whenever you have these kind of questions, right? Length of the rectangle, breadth of the rectangle, want the area. So basically you need to do length, breadth, area. Okay. Next you'll put 20% here, that is 1 by 5. It increased or decreased? Increased. So this bottom will become the old one, new one will become 5 plus 1, that is 6. Breadth is decreased by 10%, 10%, which is 1 by 10. So old will become 10, new will
9.
become 9. Area is L into B, that is 50. 6 into 9 is 54. Use the same old formula, new minus old by old into 100%. That is 4 by 50 into 100%. 2s are, that is 8%. That is there in the answer. Okay, see, sometimes the question will be so tricky. Here it is 50 and it is 54. That means it increased. Sometimes the value will be less, like 46, but still you will be get 8%. That is 8% decrease. So you have both the options. If you have both the options, 8% increase and 8% decrease, see the option properly and do it. Okay.
Okay.
So cool. I think we are good with rectangles, area of the rectangles as well. I just pause.
Okay.
The side of the square is increased by 40%. What is the overall increase in area? By percentage. If the side of the square is increased, one side increased by 40%. How much area it increases by percentage? What is the area of the square?
Side square.
Yeah. So when the square, all sides will be equal. Okay. So the area would be a square. Okay. What he told, side A, which is 40%. 40% is 2 by 5. So we'll take one side. The old would be 5, new would be
3.
Why? It increased, right? It increased.
Okay.
7. Again, we have to take another side. Why? Because to find area, we need, the formula is a square.
Side into side. Yeah.
Okay, side into side. Okay, one side is 5. That means area should become 25. This area should become 49.
Okay.
Because area of the square, we need to do multiplication. Then this is old, this is new. Find the percentage growth. That's all. 49 minus 25 by 25 into 100. 24 by 25 into 100, which is 4, which is 96% it increased. Even though the side increased by 40%, the area increased by 96%. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll start with 11th question. Okay. The number of cinema tickets Question 11. The number of cinema tickets sold increased by 57. So the number of tickets and the price of each ticket. So suppose if a theater sells 100 tickets and if price of each ticket is 100 rupees, so they will make 100 into 100, which is 10,000 rupees. That would be their revenue. Okay. So here we know number of tickets and price of each ticket. So the first one, number of tickets is 57 1 by 7%. Okay, 57 1 by 7% is 4 by 7. Okay.
Okay.
Previously the tickets 4 by 7. Previously it is 7. Now the ticket became 11. Okay, because it increased the price. Old number of tickets, the number of cinema tickets sold increased. So previously they were selling 7 tickets. Now the new they are selling 11 tickets because it increased by 57 1 by 7%, which is 4 by 7. 7 is the old, 11 is the new because it increased. 7 plus 4, 11. Okay, so this you understood. Second, the price. when the number of tickets increased, the price of each ticket increased, so the ticket also increased. So that is 16 2 by 3 percentage. What is 16 2 by 3 percentage? Which is 1 by 6. So previously the price is 6 rupees, now it became 7 rupees.
Yes.
Okay. So first we need to find out the revenue. Previously when they used to sell 7 tickets and they used to sell the price of each ticket at 6 rupees, revenue means number of tickets into price of each ticket, right? 7 into 6 will become revenue 42. When the new, it's like they are selling 11 tickets and with the price of 7 rupees. So 11 into 7 will become 77. To know the percentage difference, you know the formula, new minus old by old into 100 percentage, which is 77 minus 42 by 77
By 42.
42. Sorry. Thanks for flagging. For 42 into 100, that is like 35 by 42 into 100, which is 5 6, which is 5 by 6. Okay, 35 by 45 into 100 percentage. Okay, that is 5 by 6. What is 1 by 6? It is 16 2 by 3 into 5. That is 5 6 are 80. 5 2 are 10. 10 by 3 is 3 1 by 3 percentage. That is 83 1 by 3 percentage is our answer. Okay, I'll explain it to you again if you want. Okay, so here when this kind of question comes, you need to break down every single step. The number of cinema tickets sold. So first you have to write number of movie tickets. This is the first statement. Okay, it increased, so old and new should be there. Okay, and the price of each ticket. Price of each ticket. Okay, old and new is there. So he just want revenue. Revenue means the last one. Number of all movie tickets into price of each ticket will give you revenue. So you wrote everything. So first we'll break down the percentages. 57 1 by 7 percentage is, if you calculate that, you will be getting 4 by 7, because I know 1 by 7 equal to 14 2 by 7 percentage. You just multiply with 4 on both sides. This will be 57 1 by 7 percentage, which is 4 by 7. Okay, with that, what I know, previously the original number, the original tickets used to sell is 7, but due to it increased by 4, that became 57 1 by 7 percentage increase. The new would be 7 plus 4, which is 11. Okay, and the similar manner for price of the ticket also increased by 16 2 by 3 percentage, which is 1 by 6. So previously it used to be 6, the new it increased one more, so it became 7. So what is the revenue? 7 into 6 is 42 is the previous revenue. 11 into 7 is 77 is the new revenue. Just calculate 77 minus 42 by 42 into 100 percentage. Okay, so what this is 35 by 42 into 100 percentage, or into 100. I think this is into 100. Okay, so this is 5 by 6. 5 by 6 into 100 percentage. 5 by 6 into 100 percentage. This will you can ignore 5 by 6 is the value. 5 by 6, if you want to convert that into percentages, 5 into 1 by 6. What is 1 by 6? 16 2 by 3 percentage. 5 into 16 is 80. 5 2s are 10. 10 by 3. 10 by 3. When the numerator is more, 3 into 10 3 3 is 9. 3 1 by 3. 80 plus 3 plus 1 by 3 percentage, which is 83 1 by 3 percentage. That is your answer. I'll give you two more sums where you can practice.
Okay.
Do this one. These two. Okay.
40 to 6 by 7 percentage.
So we will see the 12th question. The tax imposed on an article is increased by 10%. Okay, and its consumption decreased by 10%. What is the percentage change in revenue? So previously what we did, when we know prices, what we did, consumption, when price increases, consumption decreased, right? But here price increased, consumption decreased. So we need to find out the expenditure or revenue from it. So you know the formula, price into consumption equal to expenditure. In the similar way, we have tax of the article is increased. That means you can say as the price, and consumption has decreased. You need to find the expenditure. Okay, in the first scenario, for the price, what happened? Previously it is 10%. Previously it is 10. It increased, right? So 10 will become 11 for pricing. This is old, this is new. Okay, next we'll see consumption, because price into consumption equal to expenditure, right? So consumption also decreased by 10%. 10% means 1 by 10, but here it is minus. So consumption previously it used to be 10, Now how much it became?
9.
9, right? So the previous old price and consumption is 10 into 10. Price into consumption is expenditure. That is 100. The new one is 11 into 9, which is 99. So how much percentage it decreased? Okay, from 100 it decreased to 99. If you see in the options, you have 1% increase, 1% decreased, no change, 2% decreased. Okay, so here it decreased, right? So decreased by how much? 1. 99 minus 100 is 1. 1 by 100 into 100%, that is 1% decreased. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
In the similar manner, I have 2 more questions. Please try them. Okay, try them. Okay, revision problems. The tax on a product is increased by 20%. So the price old versus new. Price is increased by 20%. 20% means 1 by 5. Previously it used to be old would be 5 and increased to 6. And the consumption decreased by 15%. 15% means 15 by 100, which is 3 by 20. So previously consumption is 20. Now it decreased by 15%. 20 minus 3 would be 17. So percentage change in revenue you need. 5 into 20 would be 100. 6 into 17, that is 17 6 are 102. So previously it used to be 100. Now it became 102. That means increased in 2% increase. 2 by 100 into 100%. Right?
Yeah.
Do the next problem. Tax rate. Tax rate increased by 25% while the consumption falls by 20%. What is the percentage change in revenue? We'll solve it together.
There's no change.
Excellent, there is no change. See, you are able to solve that in 15 to 10 seconds. Great. Okay, so we are starting with the 13th question. Two numbers are respectively 20% and 50% more than the third number. What percentage is the first number of the second number? So we just need to find the percentages of the first number to the second number. Okay, so two numbers are there respectively 20% and 50% more than the third number. Okay, so if you take 1, 2 and 3 numbers, they are saying first two numbers are respectively 20 and 50% more than the third number. So third number, if you take it as 100, the first number is 120, second number is 150.
150.
Clear? See, whenever you need to think about some X number and they say that particular number with that number, another number is like 50%. So whenever these kind of questions come, just assume the number to be 100. So for the easy calculations, you can assume 10, 15, 20, whatever. But to easy calculation, you will be doing with 100 so that you will get the number and the calculation will be very fast. Okay. So you know first number, second number and third number. What percentage is the first number? First number of means I told you by 150 into 100. You need to calculate the percentage. So that is 4 by 5 is 80%. That will be your answer. 1 by 5 is 20%. 4 into 20% equal to 80%. That is your answer. And try to solve the next two revision problems in 13th and tell me, share your answers. So we'll start with the 14th question. If Gautam's height is 10% more than Seema's height, what percentage is Seema height less than Gautam's height? Okay, Gautam height, Seema height. 10% more than Seema height. Seema is 100, Gautam is 110. For an example, you don't know anything, right? Try to assume by 100, I told you, right? So Seema height is 100, Gautam height is 110. He said it is 10% more. Then what percentage is Seema height less than Gautam? Okay, when these kind of questions come, right? When he's asking about Seema's height,
Yeah.
then Gautam. So
Yes,
the
I know.
difference is 10 by 110 because Seema is asking with reference to Gautam.
Okay, we need to take Gautam's.
Because how much, by what percentage is Seema's height? Seema height less than Gautam. So Seema would be on the top, difference divided by Gautam. Okay, so 1 by 11 into 100 percentage. What is 1 by 11? If you know 1 by 11 as 9, 1 by 11 percentage, your answer is over. 9, 1 by 11 percentage is 9.09 percentage. Whenever they say Seema height less than Gautam, Seema height more than Gautam, you need to take reference as Gautam at the bottom. Difference will be the same. Okay, and you have two more questions to do. We'll just check. We'll just check those as well. Even my computer is dying. Okay, so I think we'll do these two questions and we'll stop for the day. I think we might have crossed 1 hour. If Arun height is 25% more than Rafi's height, do this question, right? Okay, great. If Arun's height is 25% more than Ravi's height is 100, Arun height is 125. Because we are assuming Ravi's height is 100, Arun is 125. By what percentage Ravi's height less than Arun? So the difference is 25 divided. So you can take in this manner also. He is asking what is Ravi height less than Arun. Ravi is 100, that means difference is 25 divided by Arun. Arun is 125. 1 by 5.
20%.
20% is decreased. The second question. Neha's height is 40% more than Priya's height. Priya and Neha. Priya is 100, Neha is 140. By what percentage Priya height less than Neha's? It is less 40 by 140, which is 2 by 7. That is 2 into 14, 2 by 7 percentage, which is 28.57 percentage, which is the second option. Okay.
Okay.